Cardio and Consciousness with your host and your fun guy, Zach. If you're not already, get on your bicycle, get on your treadmill, start doing some jumping jacks. We're going to do some cardio and we're going to expand our consciousness. Now, today's discussion is in regards to your manifestational capacity. And plain and simply, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to be up in your face. And I am going to say the reason, maybe not the primary reason, but one of the reasons I can guarantee that you are not manifesting is because of your laziness. Now I know you're going to say, well, Zach, that's BS. How dare you say that I'm lazy? How dare you say that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to? I want the manifestation. I want the desire. I want it. You're not getting it because you don't want it enough. You're not getting it because you're unworthy. You're not getting it because it's not meant for you. You're just not getting it because you're lazy. It's hard to say. It's kind of mean and rude, but I can say that coming from personal experience. I don't get my manifestations when I'm lazy. Straight up. And I may be projecting on you, but I know that I am highly disciplined. I'm on this bicycle for the next 30 minutes talking with you guys to make sure that my heart stays healthy, my body stays healthy. I'm pretty disciplined. I eat pretty much the same foods every day. I stay pretty darn healthy, meditate every night. But guess what? Even though I do all those things, I still spend a few hours on my phone a day. Ugh, I hate to say that. It's embarrassing. Minimum 3 hours on my phone a day. Holy mackerel. That could be looking at emails, responding to text messages from clients, stuff like that. But in reality, I'm probably spending 2 or more hours just consuming information. Now, if I were to take those 2 hours and I were to utilize meditating even more, I were to spend 15 minutes visualizing, I were to spend another 15 minutes journaling, and then I were to spend another hour petting my dog, playing with my dog, cuddling with my wife, playing music, playing on my guitar, anything, I would be putting myself in a much more allowing vibrational state. I would be putting myself in the receiving state vibrationally of all the things I could possibly desire. And yet, why don't things show up? Well, because it's not that I don't want them enough. I really want them. It's not because I'm not worthy enough. I'm really worthy. It's not because I haven't asked for them and they're not meant for me. It's because I just don't put in the work. You are like me, whether you agree with me or not. You, if you're being honest with yourself, are not putting in the time and energy into aligning with your desire. And how do you align with your desire? We've talked about many times. It can come in many forms, but the gist is you need to put yourself into the feeling place of having already received your desire. That's how you put yourself in the alignment place, in the receiving space. I need to feel as if right now, even if it's for a minute, even if it's for 2 minutes, even if it's for 30 seconds, I need to place myself in the mental space, in the emotional space where I feel it as if I already have it. I feel the manifestation already present. I feel my body in complete health. I feel myself cuddled up next to that perfect person. I feel myself having all the abundance, all the financial abundance that I could imagine. I have the car, I have the house, I have the amount in the bank account. I feel it. And because the law of attraction says that which is like unto itself is drawn, when I place myself in the feeling state of having already received it, I must attract it. I must draw it in. It must manifest. It must show up. And that is not my work. That is not your job. Your job is to take the time to get off this phone. Hell, you could even do it right now. Get off. Stop listening to me. I don't care. And start visualizing. Start writing. Start journaling. Start painting. Start whatever it is. Go into the car. Go watch a video of people being in love. Go to a bank and pretend you have $1 million. Do anything that you possibly can to put yourself in the space, in the state where you feel as if you already have the desire. The reason the desire is not showing up, it's not trying to avoid you. No one's trying to test you. The universe is not testing you to get what you want. It's just those are ideas we come up with simply because we do not do the work. And we go, you hear it all the time. Am I afraid and so I can't receive it because I don't know what it's like? No, you're lazy. You're just not aligning with that desire. You are not now in the state of feeling as if the desire is present with you, that you are living that life. When we are in that space, the manifestation must come forward. That is the law. That's what Abraham has promised us. That's what all the law of attraction teachers from the past 100, 200 years have taught us. When we place ourselves in the state of having already achieved or be with the desire, the law of attraction has to respond to that. That which is like unto itself is drawn. And so, when you say, well, why am I not getting my stuff? Why am I not? Well, it's because realistically, we're human beings and we respond more frequently to external circumstances than we respond, if you will, or we allow the internal circumstances to change the outer, right? The external. So we tend to react emotionally to the external circumstances that are being shown to us. Oh, another bill showed up. Oh, I'm still driving this beat up car. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh, I can't get the groceries. Oh, I can't. Oh, I don't have that person. Oh, I feel lonely because that person's not with me. So when we constantly and habitually respond to react to external circumstances, rather than design the image in our mind and take the time to play the wouldn't it be nice if game, right? Abraham's wouldn't it be nice if game. In our mind knowing, oh, well, I want perfect health. So then I say to myself, I take some time, put on a timer for 10 minutes, and I say to myself, wouldn't it be nice if my body felt in perfect health? Wouldn't it be nice if the life force energy that flowed through me, I could feel it tangibly in every cell of my body? Wouldn't it be nice if I felt invigorated? Wouldn't it be nice if I felt my lungs expanding perfectly and my heart, opening perfectly, and I felt the strength in my body? Wouldn't it be nice if all the cells of my body functioned in perfect harmony? Wouldn't it be nice if I felt my immune system, my white blood cells, my lymphatic system? Wouldn't it be nice if I could feel them moving fluidly, taking care of every single problem? Wouldn't it be nice if my body regenerated like it's designed to? Wouldn't it be nice if I took the time to relax and allowed my DNA to uncoil, to relax and have better genetic expression? All those things feel nice, right? So I take 10 minutes and I play that game in my head. Wouldn't it be nice if? And when I do that, or I could listen to a mantra. I could go on YouTube. You're on it already. Go on and listen to a video about mantras, about health. Anything to place myself into the state of already feeling as if my body is in health. That, in and of itself, will immediately begin to change the vibrational frequency of each one of my cells and allow that life force energy, that source energy, that prana, that chi, the Tao to flow endlessly, the spirit to flow endlessly into my body and animate every single one of my cell and reinvigorate it. That's just what we can do. But do you take that time? Have you taken that time today in your mind to prepare yourself, to prepare your subconscious mind for the manifestation that's awaiting you tomorrow? If you haven't, then it's time right now to spend 10 minutes incorporating a practice that puts you into the state of having already received your desire. If you're not doing that, then you cannot blame the manifestations that arise, right? We have to take responsibility for the manifestations that show up in our experience. We are creators, co-creators with that which we call God or source of the universe. We are co-creators with that creative force. We designed the idea, we designed the layout, we designed the framework. As Abraham calls it, the grid. I like the framework, it's better. Put the framework of a house, then the construction crew can come in and put up all the rest. The insulation, they can put up the drywall, they can put up the all of it. I don't know, I've never built a house, but right, we can entrust that the building crew, after we've framed it up, this is exactly the shell that I want. And you say to the building crew, hey, I'd like this type of garage door, I'd like this kind of wood paneling, I'd like this outer shell, I'd like blah, 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 blah. And that building crew says, absolutely, we got it for you. You've chosen it, we'll build it out for you. And voila. But we are not taking the time to build the grid. And if we do build the grid, we know we want the grid, we know we have the grid, but are we taking that 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day to shut everything off, go inward, and imagine ourselves in the state of already being with the desire, of having that desire already manifest for us, right? That is the work of manifesting. It is, like we talked about in our last live video, the 2026 mantra. We have to feel appreciation for what is, and then we feel that eagerness, anticipation for what is coming. That's our work. Accept this moment. I am unhappy because I'm ill. I am unhappy because I feel poor. I am unhappy because I'm alone. Okay, I go inward. I do our little 6-step process that we've talked about before, right? I don't even remember it, to be honest. Accept what is. Feel the emotion that's arising from the thought surrounding the situation. Ask yourself if there's anything you can learn from this, right? How is this part of my curriculum? Then go into the creative response. Recognize what it is that I am asking for, so I get clarity on what it is that I am asking for. I imagine myself being in that space. That's what we've been talking about right now, number 5. And then, final step, we surrender. Right? We surrender. And in that surrender, we can have that eager anticipation. I'm so excited because I know that I've done the work. And I know that I'm going to keep doing the work because you know what? It's fun. It's fun to place myself in the state of already being where I want to be. It's fun to know that what I am imagining, what I'm writing about, what I'm making art about is going to come into my experience because I am a co-creator with God, with Source. That is part of my purpose, is to co-create with the divine because I am an expression of the divine. But we're wasting our ability because we're lazy. I do it all the time. I'm not haggling you right now. More so I'm kind of haggling myself. I'm not doing the work necessary to get the results that I want. And when I do the work, I know that I am then inspired to take action steps towards those things that I'm seeking. And those action steps feel fun. They feel exciting. They feel joyful. Right now I'm having a friend of mine, Louisa. Shout out to Louisa. She's editing my book. And I thought, you know what? I don't know if I have the finances to pay her right now. Like it's costly to pay for editing. It's not cheap, right? Everything costs something. And so I was thinking about that last night. I'm like, gosh, it's tough. I don't want to do that. But then my inner being, my subconscious came to me, and I just had the thought and said, if you had all the resources available to you, what would you do? And I went, oh, that's an interesting thought. And what I would do without question is pay Louisa. I trust her ability. I like how she edits. I like how she does things. It made my words sound a bit more fluid, have a little bit more flow. They were more concise, remained impactful. And I would definitely pay her that money. And so now this is an opportunity for me to manifest the money that Louisa is going to has asked for to edit my book. Awesome. That is now part of this journey. I get to ask for this X amount of income, additional income, so that I can give that to Louisa, right? So that I can share that with Louisa, so that she provides me a service and I give her money in return, which then helps her life get better, which then helps her pay for her bills, eat delicious food. I want that for everybody. Why would I hoard the money, right? Even if I don't yet have it. Well, if this is part of what I think my purpose is, well, then why wouldn't the universe want that for me? What I'm seeking is seeking me. And so I don't know how that's going to come about. I don't know how I'm going to get the X amount of dollars to pay Louisa, but I know that I will. I know that this book, it needs to get out into the world. And so she's going to be a piece of that puzzle, and the universe, source, will supply me with the needed money because I trust it, because I have faith, because I surrender to it and say, all right, you gave me, she popped into my mind when I asked for an editor. She does do editing. She's good. All I have to do is surrender and allow that money to flow. But I have to place myself into the receiving space of having those dollars, right? I get to surrender is a good process. It's a good practice. It's hard because we kind of have to take our hands off, but it allows us to be more perceptive of all the signs that we're getting external from us and internally, and go, okay, well, it seems as if this route is the right route. I feel that. I feel joyful. I feel excited about going down that route. But I'm trying to mitigate the route because I'm thinking of all the intangibles, all the things I don't know, how I'm going to get there, how it's going to come about. That's not my job, right? That's not our job. Our job is to align with that which we want. That which is like unto itself is drawn. When I align fully with what it is that I'm desiring, guess what? It has to manifest. And so I not only want to pay Louisa exactly what she feels she's worth, because she's worth it, she's going to help me. I want to now attract all the money needed to pay off my car. Why wouldn't I? Right? I get to bring this money in, and I get to share it back out, and I get to help the people that are working for the car company, for the bank. I get to help Louisa. Wow, what a fun journey money is. How fun is it to earn money, bring it in, and then let it flow back out? Bring it in and let it flow back out. Bring it in. How fun is that? I think it sounds really friggin' fun. So I must align with that. Right now, speaking with you guys, I feel very aligned with money. I feel very in the flow. I feel that I have more than enough, and then I'll get to share that with Louisa. And then I'll get to share that with the people that have the rest of the loan on my car, the bank. But I have to do the work. I can't just request it. I can. If I could be in complete surrender and complete faith and complete trust, then voila, it would show up. Neville Goddard says, faith and imagination are the secrets to manifesting. Faith and imagination are the secrets to manifesting. So, if we have imagination. We feel ourselves already in the space of having received the desire, of being with the manifestation, whatever that is, and then I release it. I surrender it, and I have full faith that what I've asked for has no other choice but to come into my experience because it's already mine. That's the manifestation. That's the secret to manifesting. When we can do that, and we can walk through this world as if it is already ours, it has to be ours. The law of attraction states that, reiterating again, that which is like unto itself is drawn. If I feel that I don't have the money, the universe says, your wish is my command. Like, that which is like unto itself is drawn. If I feel that I'm lonely, that which is like unto itself is drawn. If I feel unhealthy, that which is like unto itself is drawn. Right? That's Abraham uses a really good suggestion, and they say, when you're on a topic that's really difficult and you just can't get over that hump, go general. So if I have a topic, if I have an inability to feel healthy, if I'm sick, and I just can't get away from feeling sick, Abraham says, go to something general. If you have something good going on with your finances, your relationships, anything, be general. Even if you like the way the sky looks today, go general. Focus on that. Allow your emotional state and your vibration to rise. Then come back to that topic of health and start looking for the things that are going right. When you feel that emotional elevation, when you feel that vibrational rising, what you then do is you do your best to bask. I want to bask in the experience of feeling better. Right? So I want to bask in that elevated emotion and just ride that out, even if it's just for a few minutes. That's enough to hold us in a place where we can begin to elevate one emotion at a time. But we have to practice it. This, coming back to our original problem, we are lazy. And so what tends to happen, if you're like me, is you start feeling better, and then you think of another topic, right? Another topic pops into your mind because there's some pull there, there's some vibrational, as Abraham, momentum there. So if I feel good for just a little bit, I'm like, wow, I feel really good. Maybe I've got a little bit more energy today. This is nice to feel the energy. I really like feeling this energy. I like feeling hopeful. And then all of a sudden you've got this vibrational pull because it's stronger with how bad you feel. And you jump to that and you go, oh, but man, I felt so bad for so long and I don't really feel fully 100%. We lose the momentum of what we just gained. So we have to play that game. There's a stronger momentum pull when we're constantly viewing external reality than internal reality. So what we have to do as conscious co-creators with God is we have to make our internal observations or our internal desires stronger than the external circumstances. I have to be stronger inside myself, knowing that I am fully supported, that I am loved, that I am seen as worthy, right? I always end these videos. You are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. Those are not my words. Those are the words of the council of Jesus, Yeshua, of Buddha, of Melchizedek, of Michael, of Sophia, of Josiah. These ascended masters that I was fortunate enough to communicate with gave me that message, not for me, for all of us. And so, when you remind yourself of that, when you use that mantra, when you use that affirmation to remind yourself that you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy, you can go forward into your life as a conscious co-creator with Source itself and begin to create reality as you see fit. Because you're doing the work. You're taking the time to be still inside yourself. You take the time to meditate. You take the time to feel the emotions as they're arising. But you also have the strength, the willpower, the capacity to move beyond those emotions that you feel are heavy, that pull you down, and you move upward. You do the 6-step process that we talked about. I'm not going to reiterate it. But when you can do that, oh, my heart rate got excited talking to you guys about that. When you can do that, you've mastered your life, right? You've become the enlightened Buddha. You've accepted that reality is reality, right? But Buddha even said, what you think you become, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you create. Say that again. Buddha himself, what you think you become, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you create. So, let's take the wisdom from this enlightened master, the Buddha himself, Gautama Siddhartha Gautama, and let's think and become. Let's feel and let's attract and let's imagine and let's create. All right? Oh, perfect time to end it. We made it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hate to be mean. Oh, I just kicked the stand. I hate to be mean, but we're just being a little lazy. So incorporate the practices that will bring you into that higher vibrational state where you will feel more joy, more alignment, right? You feel as if you're already living the life that you've desired. When you can do that repetitively, it'll become your nervous system's natural default. And so when that happens, you are truly going to be more powerful than you can imagine. I promise you on that. We'll do it together. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed cardio and consciousness and got your cardio in. I love you guys. You're awesome. Until our next video, be well. And remember, you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. Always and forever. Hold that in your heart. Walk through your world with that. And then incorporate those 4 measurables: loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. You do that, man, you'll be living the best life ever. I love you guys. Thank you. Until our next video, be well, my friends. See ya. Bye.